Oh yeah, no, I wanted to talk to you about Tales from the City, honey.
Yeah.
No, that was, I mean, that must have been the greatest gift in the world to get to work on that.
It was wild. It was really like one of the craziest. It took us 7 years.
7 years?
It took us, we started in 2006. It took us 7 years, and we, you know, it went into production in San Francisco, ACT, and was just one of the wildest.
How did that start? How did that start with Armistead Maupin?
Well, Jeff Whitty, who wrote the script, and he wrote the script for Avenue Q and Bring It On.
And used to be a go-go boy for me back in the day. I only hire the best. He used to have a look where he would wear farmer suspender, farmer, like, what are those called? Overalls.
Yes.
And naked underneath. And then he became a rich screenwriter, so congratulations,
And
Qween.
he's the best. I mean, he's just
so sweet.
He's such a wonderful person. He called me and he was like, "Oh, I've got this, you know, idea for a show that, you know, I'm thinking about doing." And anyway, so the moment he said Tales of the City, I was like, "Yeah, of course, yeah, absolutely." So you know, it was the craziest, hardest work I think I've ever done, but it was so satisfying. And I mean, every night when, you know, the theater, it was a huge theater in San Francisco, and it ran all summer, and it was like, I mean, it's like 1,200 people a night. It was this huge, you're in this huge theater, and it was this massive production, and it was just like the sad thing about making musicals, though, and the thing that I don't like about it is you really don't have anything to show for it when it's all done.
Because it happened all live.
It happened, and if you didn't see it, you're never gonna.
Was there not a cast album from that?
No, there's a recording from the whole. We never did like a cast album. There's a great recording of the show, but you know, a great audio recording of it, but you'll never see it. You'll never. I mean, so it's like it's kind of a bummer to kind of, you know, really
7 years.
Work on something, and you know, it'll have a day. Tales will go back up again, I think, someday. But
because that's like a classic. That's like the whole series of books is so amazing.
It's crazy. It was a challenging musical, though.
Were you working closely with Armistead Maupin?
Yeah.
And what was he like? And what was that like?
He's hilarious. He's like out of his own books. He's out of his own. He's a fascinating, weird, and wonderful, hilarious guy. That's just like he's just into. He's just into strange stories. He's into like history, and he's just you know, full of it. He's awesome.
That is fun.
It was an incredible experience.
To get to work with that legendary material is fun. Now speaking of
oh, it was
legendary.
speaking of haters. It was great.
Speaking of haters, yes.
The craziest
you want
thing
the hat,
was,
or?
someone said you might need to put it on.
Okay.
Someone tweeted after the first night of I mean, this is I thought it was hilarious because it's a fantastic show. But somebody tweeted the first night of previews said, I just saw Tales of the City. It said, Jake Shears, you should be ashamed of yourself.
Oh, bitch! What? Oh, damn!
She shamed me. And I thought that was the funniest thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
Oh,
she said, you should be ashamed
of yourself. Hold on, in the booth, please.
Where's the?
Put the song back on.
There we go.
It's better as a bitch.
Yeah! Yes. I think we can do better than that, lady commenter. Bring it! Jake Shears! How dare you! You killed the city! The city is dead! You slashed Armistead's throat! How dare you! You be ashamed of yourself! Good work in the booth! Fast thinking. Well, fuck them, Jake. I'm sure it was amazing. Fuck them.
It was good. I thought it was funny, but it just reminded me. It reminded me. It's one of my favorite, like, you know, one of my favorite
sometimes people just say it, and you're like, what?
You know?
Hey, Qween, come on now. For more, hey, Qween, check us out on theStream.tv. Subscribe to us on YouTube and Daily Motion, and follow us on Twitter and Facebook. And we'll just have a gay old time, right, baby?
Yes, honey.
Yes, honey. Yes, honey. Hey, Qween.